Hi, I'm Cliff Harris. People generally call me Cliffski. I'm the developer of Gratuitous Tank Battles, Democracy, Kudos, other games, and my new game is going to be called Gratuitous Tank Battles, and I'm going to kind of talk you through the state of it at the moment. Okay, this is a very quick run through to show you what Gratuitous Tank Battles looks like at the moment if you play it as an attacker. So here's my map, and I've got no idea what's going to be put here. This is where I'm going to be placing stuff over here on the left. Stick a tank down and I can toggle paths on. I need to get to these exits here on the right. I need to get a certain amount of troops there in order to win. And I earn supplies over time, and I spend those supplies on the units along here at the bottom. So I've just got a tank down here at the moment, which isn't going to last very long. Lasers are good against armour, and tanks have armour. So what I'm going to do is place some mechs instead, which will have shields, and they'll be kind of better placed to take that tank out. And I'm going to follow it up with infantry, because they kind of look cool. Basically, I can turn the whole sort of UI off and just do it in semi-realistic mode if I like that sort of thing. Something that's different from GSB is you can select units and tell them kind of like who to fire at. You can also tell them what path to take, although it doesn't really make any difference here because they don't have any option. So not doing too badly actually, frankly, apart from this one here. This is kind of health bars, this is kind of clock stuff. That will tell you shields, armour and health. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put down some different sorts of tanks and a command truck. And what the command truck does, you can see these little icons, is it boosts these units so that they actually fire quicker. And there's different things like that. If I put down loads of infantry, some cheap infantry, you can have like an ambulance that will reduce the damage that these guys take as long as they're within the radius of this. And the defending units can have that as well. They can have field hospitals. You can see here most of my guys didn't make it. So that's war for you. Okay, more next. There's quite a few units here along the bottom, but actually there's kind of an infinite number because these units are designed by you. The colours and the makeup of them, you can see the modules that they've got that make them up, and you can change all of that as attacker or defender. You see I'm going to lose this unit here, and that will lose the bonuses as well. Okay, I think I'm doing better at the top, I think these missile mechs are the ones to have. One of the keys to the game is to kind of overwhelm particular points. So you pick your route and you save up enough troops, and then you kind of really go for it in that particular area rather than trying to attack everywhere at once. He's doing pretty well. So I'm going to try and overwhelm the top with lots of troops. You can't just spam the same unit loads of times. That's what these are going red for, these little kind of cooldown timers. They're telling me that I only have one of these guys to put down, now I've got two over time. So you can't just constantly spam one unit. They should have an ambulance with them though. Now what this is, these are supply drops. If I get a unit here, I get a supply truck, which is this special unit down there. And supply trucks are pretty rubbish, but if they do get to the other end, they score tons of points. Infantry also score a lot of points, but tanks don't. Tanks are really there to look after everybody else. They're really there to take out these units. I've taken out some of the defences here. I've taken out all of these guys on there. And they're back. That's difficult.
You can pause the game, and you can also slow the game down. Where are they? Which I quite enjoy, and speed it up obviously. And I quite like the fact that you can freeze frame and kind of like go through one frame at a time. But that's a geeky programmer thing, you know. No one's going to do that. So the AI is actually deleting some units down here in order to place them somewhere else. I've got a lot of infantry, so they put down loads of machine gun turrets, which are kind of taking out all my guys. Oh, I'm not placing units quick enough. Wait. There's also a repair truck, which is kind of like a health truck for the tanks. And I think down here is not very well defended now. Where's my favourite mech? I love this one. Get it back up. If you select one of your units, you get the the usual bump in. VP down there, victory points. That's kind of how much I earn if that unit crosses the line. I need 8,000. I've only scored 20, and I've used up 3/4 of the supplies I'm going to get. So, so this mission is ridiculously hard at the moment. It's a bit of a trail of devastation. I'm not doing that well. These tanks here, these have machine guns, which is great for taking out guys in inflations. But really, my problem is these things, these machine gun laser things. So I need something with big guns. I have some missile nets, and there we go. Yeah, so they got little repair icons now. They're kind of looked after a bit. We'll have some big tanks. Anyway, I'm going to show you a different map now, because just for the variety. I should get a supply truck when I go over there. Yeah. Oh, I'll only just. Okay, here's another map, another battle. I'm now playing as the defender. This, obviously it's a nighttime map, blah blah, lots of searchlights. Anyway, so this is more like a normal tower defense thing, in that I'm trying to prevent exactly what I was doing before. You can turn on these routes, and it's a very complicated route this time. So if I was playing as attacker, I'd be taking careful note to send troops a particular way to avoid the defences and the rest of it. Again, I'm talking about placing any units down. That's a flamethrower unit, so obviously I want to use that to take out the infantry. It's good at that. They'll kind of burn for a while. You can turn on like damage indicators, just like in GSP, but I don't like to see them as I play. If I select a unit, it'll kind of light up around it so I can see what's going on. Need a few more guys in trenches, I think. But one of the things I really like about the nighttime stuff is that there's like night vision. I don't know if it actually makes the game especially playable, but it's, you know, it's cool. Anyway, this is quite a sort of later level. There's a lot of troops coming in, and it's a little bit intense. But let's just put some guys down to take him out. Oh, that was good. Anyway, that's a sort of brief kind of you know, what these battles look like at night. I love the look of them at night. It's where the game is really good. There we go.